Luxury watch fans who used to only buy Swiss brands are now discovering that Japanese watches from Citizen, Seiko, and Casio are actually better in many ways. These smart collectors realize they don't need to spend $15,000 on a Rolex when a $500 Seiko does the same job with cooler technology. Japanese watches now have better accuracy, smarter features like solar power and GPS, and finishing quality that looks just as nice as expensive Swiss watches. More and more rich people are selling their luxury Swiss watches and buying Japanese watches instead because they're tired of overpaying for brand names. From tough G-Shocks to elegant dress watches, these 10 models are converting luxury fans into Japanese watch lovers. Let's see which watches are making Swiss brands nervous. Number 10. Casio G-Shock GA2100 Casey Oak. The Casio G-Shock GA2100 Casey Oak costs only $150, but looks so cool that luxury watch fans are buying it alongside their expensive Swiss watches. This super thin G-Shock is only 11.8 mm thick, making it way thinner than most G-Shocks and even thinner than many luxury watches costing thousands. The octagonal shape looks like expensive luxury sports watches that cost $20,000, but this tough Casio costs almost nothing in comparison to those. Luxury fans love that it's basically indestructible. You can drop it, hit it, and swim with it without worrying like you would with expensive watches. The watch comes in tons of cool colors and special editions, making it fun to collect multiple ones without spending much money at all. Rich people wear Casios to the gym and outdoors, saving their expensive watches for fancy events, which shows they trust Casio's toughness completely. Instagram is full of luxury watch collectors posting pictures of their Casios next to Rolex and Patek Philippe watches in their collections happily. Kids understand this like having a tough phone case that also looks really stylish. You get protection and cool looks together in one product. Number 9. Citizen Tsuyosa Automatic. The Citizen Tsuyosa Automatic costs only $400, but has vintage style and mechanical movement that luxury watch fans absolutely love and appreciate. This beautiful watch looks like vintage watches from the 1960s that collectors pay thousands of dollars for, but it's brand new and reliable. The domed crystal on top makes it look old-fashioned and classy, just like expensive vintage watches that rich people collect and show off. You can see through the back and watch all the gears moving inside, which is something luxury watch fans really enjoy seeing every day. The watch comes in beautiful colors like navy blue, champagne gold, and forest green that photograph amazingly well on social media and Instagram. Luxury collectors buy these as beater watches to wear daily while keeping expensive Swiss watches safe at home in watch boxes. The 200-meter water resistance surprises luxury fans because vintage-looking watches usually can't go swimming, but this one can handle anything safely. Kids get this like finding retro sneakers that look old-school cool but are actually brand new and super comfortable to wear. Number 8. Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Time costs $425 but has dial quality that looks like $3,000 luxury dress watches from Swiss brands completely. The Sunburst dial has multiple layers that create amazing depth and color changes in different lighting throughout the day and evening. Luxury watch fans can't believe how beautiful the dial looks compared to boring flat dials on many expensive Swiss watches costing way more. The automatic movement winds itself when you wear it, and the exhibition back lets you see the decorated movement looking really fancy. Rich people wear cocktail times to business meetings and fancy dinners because they look just as nice as their expensive dress watches, honestly. The variety of dial colors, including blue, pink, and green, gives luxury collectors options to match different outfits and moods throughout the week. Watch Instagram accounts get tons of likes posting macro photos of cocktail time dials because they're just that pretty and photogenic always. Kids understand this like getting a toy that looks just as cool as the expensive version but costs way less money overall. Number 7. Casio Oceanus Manta OCW S100. The Casio Oceanus Manta OCW S100 costs $800 but has titanium construction and finishing quality that rivals $3,000 Swiss luxury watches completely. This elegant watch receives radio signals from towers worldwide for perfect accuracy, something mechanical Swiss watches can't do at any price point. The titanium is super light and comfortable, while the sapphire crystal never scratches, giving you luxury materials at affordable Casio pricing always. Luxury watch fans discovered Oceanus and realized Casio makes premium watches, not just tough G-Shocks for outdoor activities and sports. The Salaz polishing makes the titanium look like liquid mirror, using the same techniques that expensive Swiss brands use for their watches. The solar charging means zero maintenance forever, while Swiss watches need expensive servicing every few years, costing $800, $1,000 each time regularly. The slim design slides under dress shirt cuffs perfectly, making it appropriate for business and formal events, just like luxury Swiss watches. Kids understand this, like discovering the company that makes action figures also makes really fancy, collectible statues. Same company, different quality levels. Number 6. Citizen Series 8 Mechanical. The Citizen Series 8 Mechanical costs around $700 and has finishing quality that makes luxury Swiss watch fans do double takes in disbelief. The case polishing is so shiny and perfect that it honestly looks like Grand Seiko quality, which usually costs $3,000, $5,000 more money. The exhibition case back shows a beautifully decorated movement with Geneva stripes and fancy finishing that looks like expensive Swiss watchmaking completely. Luxury collectors buy Series 8 watches and compare them side by side with their Swiss watches, shocked by how similar the quality really is. The 60-hour power reserve means the watch runs for over 2 days without wearing, which is better than many Swiss watches, costing triple. The day-date complication provides useful information, while the sapphire crystal ensures the watch stays scratch-free and perfect-looking for years and years. Rich watch fans realize they can get Japanese mechanical excellence for less money than entry-level Swiss brands that don't finish watches as nicely. Kids get this like finding out the store brand cereal tastes just as good as the expensive name brand cereal their parents usually buy. Number 5. Seiko King Seiko SPB289. The Seiko King Seiko SPB289 costs $2,600 and revives a legendary watch line with finishing that luxury collectors truly respect and admire. The Zaratsu polishing creates perfect mirror surfaces without any distortion, using the same technique Grand Seiko uses on their expensive watches always. Luxury watch fans love the historical significance. King Seiko competed with Grand Seiko in the 1960s, creating fascinating watch history and heritage stories. The 38.5mm case size appeals to collectors who prefer vintage proportions instead of huge modern watches that look too big and bulky. The variety of beautiful dials with different textures shows attention to detail that luxury watch enthusiasts really appreciate in their timepiece collections. Rich collectors buy King Seiko as affordable alternatives to Grand Seiko, getting similar quality for less money while still enjoying Japanese excellence. The exhibition case back reveals a nicely decorated movement that looks way better than movements in Swiss watches at this price point. Kids understand this like getting the special edition of something that's almost as good as the deluxe version, but way cheaper. Number 4. Casio G-Shock MRG B2000R. The Casio G-Shock MRG B2000R costs $5,600, but luxury watch fans buy it because it combines toughness with genuine luxury craftsmanship beautifully. This premium G-Shock uses traditional Japanese tsuiki metal forging, the same technique samurai sword makers used hundreds of years ago historically. The titanium construction with special hardening makes it virtually indestructible, while the finishing is so beautiful it looks like expensive jewelry, honestly. Luxury collectors appreciate that this watch represents Japanese craftsmanship heritage, not just modern technology and features that anyone can copy easily. The sapphire crystal and premium materials throughout prove that G-Shock can compete with Swiss luxury when they decide to make fancy watches. Rich people love wearing this to outdoor activities knowing it won't break, while their expensive Swiss watches stay safely at home protected. The atomic timekeeping and solar charging provide modern features that mechanical luxury watches simply can't offer at any price point ever. Kids get this like having armor that's also decorated with beautiful art. It's both super tough and really pretty at the same time. Number 3. Citizen, the Citizen Chronomaster. The Citizen Chronomaster costs $3,200 and achieves plus tar 5 seconds per year accuracy that shocks luxury mechanical watch owners completely. This incredible accuracy is about 70 times better than the best Swiss chronometer watches, making mechanical watches look outdated and inaccurate by comparison. The Zaratsu polishing creates mirror-perfect surfaces that rival or exceed finishing on 10,000 plus Swiss luxury watches from famous expensive brands. Luxury collectors buy these and realize that Japanese haute horology, fancy watchmaking, is actually better than Swiss luxury watchmaking in many aspects. The perpetual calendar runs correctly through the year 2100 without adjustment, while Swiss watches need manual corrections every single month without fail. The exhibition case back shows a beautifully decorated high-accuracy quartz movement that looks like art with perfect finishing throughout every component. Rich watch fans admit privately that paying $15,000 for Swiss watches that lose several seconds daily makes no sense anymore logically. Number 2. Grand Seiko Spring Drive Shunbun. The Grand Seiko Spring Drive Shunbun costs $6,800 and uses spring drive technology that luxury Swiss brands literally cannot replicate successfully. The perfectly gliding second hand looks like magic smooth as butter flowing past instead of ticking, mesmerizing everyone who watches it move. The pink dial, inspired by Japanese cherry blossoms, is absolutely stunning, with artisanal craftsmanship that Swiss brands cannot match in beauty or complexity. The accuracy of 1 second per day is about 8 times better than the best Swiss chronometer watches costing way more money. Luxury watch collectors who see Spring Drive in person often become instant converts, realizing Swiss mechanical watches are outdated technology comparatively speaking. The Zaratsu polishing and titanium construction provide lightweight comfort with mirror-perfect finishing that exceeds Swiss luxury watch quality standards completely. Rich people who buy this watch often sell their Swiss watches afterward because Spring Drive just makes mechanical watches seem old-fashioned and inferior. Number 1. Grand Seiko High Beat White Birch. The Grand Seiko High Beat White Birch SLG 805 costs $9,800 and completely dominates, converting luxury Swiss watch fans into Grand Seiko believers. This masterpiece has revolutionary new movement with 80-hour power reserve achieved through innovative dual impulse escapement that Swiss brands copied years later. The textured dial looks like white birch tree bark, creating stunning three-dimensional effects that Swiss brands absolutely cannot replicate successfully ever. The Zaratsu polishing creates distortion-free mirror surfaces that honestly exceed Rolex, Patek Philippe, and every Swiss luxury brand's finishing quality when compared. Watch collectors examine this closely and realize the hand-beveled edges and movement decoration surpass Swiss luxury watches costing $20,000, $30,000 easily and clearly. The slim 11.7mm case slides under shirt sleeves easier than chunky Swiss watches, providing better everyday wearability for actual regular use. Luxury watch fans who buy the white birch often sell their entire Swiss watch collections because they realize they've been overpaying for inferior quality. Kids understand this perfectly. It's like discovering a better video game console that costs half the price and plays better games. You'd switch immediately.